So Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are going to absolutely destroy Trump in this election. And that's exactly what we needed. We need to win in a big landslide so that his coup is more pathetic than his previous coup instead of more impressive or more believable or something that they could actually pull off, because it's a squeaker of an election. No, we need a landslide, which is why I've been pleased that ever since Joe Biden was going to pass the torch, hoping for AOC or Jasmine Crockett to be our next president and our first woman president, but pleased with Kamala and very pleased with Tim Walz especially. I see now that everybody's kind of getting on board. We see how big this landslide's going to be. I'm not just jumping on the bandwagon here. I've been saying it's going to be a landslide against Trump ever since Biden said he was going to pass the torch. Again, hoping that it would be an even bigger landslide. But I just saw Al Franken doing an interview where they asked him about going for the progressive or the left side of the party instead of the center. And there's only like 3 or 4 people in the center that you can peel away from the Trump campaign or from the Trump Putineer, the Trump and Putin brainwashing. There's only a few people in the center that you can peel back this way, and there's millions of people that are more progressive and on the left. So it's a very good idea to go for the progressive side. They were saying that it's, you know, a move to the left to have selected Tim Walz over Shapiro, and it's a move that the left should appreciate and help build the momentum to say, hey, this is why we're supporting you. We want to end the genocide, and we want to do other things that are responsible to save our country from the threat of Trumpism. But I'm very excited that we will end Trumpism this year for good and forever. And just like George W. Bush, when people used to be so proud to support George W. Bush, and now you can't find a George W. Bush supporter, people will be ashamed to associate or to have ever associated with Trump. And we've been warning them that for years. I've been saying that for years, that one day people will be very ashamed to have ever associated with Trump. So we're just doing you a favor by helping you break out of it now. And the more popular Kamala and Tim Walz become in the meantime, the easier that will be to see. Saw something about Trump freaking out about the crowd sizes, and it's just like, you can't compete, and you shouldn't be able to compete. Once the truth about Trump comes out, again, everybody will be ashamed to have ever associated with him. No one will have anything positive to ever say about him. But most importantly, we'll show that by moving to the left, by supporting people who will stop the genocide, or will help stop the genocide, that's how we're going to win big in America. That's how we're going to regain the landslide that the Biden-Harris administration traded for a genocide. And we need that landslide to end Trumpism. We don't need to be playing this game anymore to raise money for political campaigns. We need to save the country, save the earth, and eradicate Trumpism, fascism from the world entirely. And we can do it. We can do it all, what I call the pillow revolution. We can do it from bed. We can do it from home. We can do it on our phones. We can do it with love. We can do it with peace and peacefully through the election, through the ballots, and through spreading information on our phones, on social media. If we could have a platform, I really need to get back on TikTok, but if we could have a platform that would actually allow it. But anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for sharing, thanks for being enthusiastic about the Harris Walz campaign and our first woman president and our first really cool progressive vice president, as far as I can tell. So I'm really looking forward to it. And hope everybody else is as well, and we save America and the world. Go Kamala. Go Tim. Let's win this for America. And let's convert some Trump Putineers back into America.